6 divided by the function of g, which is x minus 1. All right, well, that's simple. Now, we've already tested on this. How do you reduce that? You can. You can factor and cancel. You can factor and cancel, okay? This is representative of a simple fraction, like 5/10, that you want to make sure is reduced. So we want to make sure this fraction is reduced. If the numerator can be factored, which it can, how do you factor x squared plus 5x minus 6? Is it 3 and 2? 6 and 1, because we want the factors of 6 to subtract to give us 5. 3 and 2 would subtract to give us 1. Okay? So if I have this, that's x squared, 6x minus 1x gives me my positive 5x, and positive 6 times negative 1 gives me my negative 6. It's being divided by x minus 1. But before you cancel, what do you need to do to that denominator? Huh? No. Somebody said it. Restrictions. Remember, if you have a fraction and there is a variable in the denominator, you need to restrict that variable to make sure you don't end up with an undefined fraction. If x was equal to what? If x was equal to 1, that would give me a 0 in the denominator, and that can't happen. So, x cannot equal 1. And what's this simplified fraction? X plus 6. So f divided by g of x is equal to x plus 6 as long as x is not 1. Okay? Now, why would we do this? Suppose I had said, I want you to find f divided by g of the square root of 3. You could either plug square root of 3 into these two original equations and then try to figure out what your answer is, or once we've simplified it, it's going to be x plus 6. You can put them together first and then simply say, well, this is equal to the square root of 3 plus 6. Okay? So it's a way to simplify it all down so you don't have to work with all those calculations. You can just plug it into the ending. Now, tonight, you're not going to be actually plugging anything in here and getting an actual number solution. You're going to be adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. Your homework assignment is on page 387. You have number 18, number 20, and number 22. And you may say, wow, that's only 3 questions. Actually, it's going to be 12. Because for each one of these, you're given 2 functions. And you're going to have to add them, subtract them, multiply them, and divide them. Okay? So you have 12 things you have to do tonight. Any questions? I think this is pretty simple. Can you agree? Okay.
Wait, what do you do whenever